Good day, ma'am. We are Amparado, Turado, Alvarez, and Asmad. Today, we are here to present our database application. This is our database helper class. This class extends SQLite Open Helper. We declare 4 fields, DB name, table name, and 2 columns, namely column 1 and column 2. We then create structure with the context as its argument. We call it super and pass its require fields. Then we declare an instance of SQLite database with this that get writable database. We create the table on in the onCreate method. We call on upgrade the on upgrades method drop the table. The insert student method insert data in the database. It has a name as its parameter. We also create an instance SQLite database and content values. Content values. We put insert on the data into the database using content values put method. Get all student method returns all the data inside of the table contains in the database. Again, we create an instance SQLite database and cursor. We call data row query when we instantiate the cursor.
Good day, ma'am. My name is Honie Kim Turado. This is the view student class. We declare the database helper and list view as field for this class. After inside the onCreate method, after all the boilerplate code, we first set the title to student profile. Afterwards, we initiate the database helper passing this as a context. Then we get the list view by using the find view IT. Then we call the display data. Display data, we create a cursor called students and use the DP to DP get all students. To retrieve the students from the database. If the student count is 0, display the after dialog saying that there is an error and that the database has no data. After that, we create an array list to hold the data contained in the cursor. We create a list adapter to show the data. In the show message method, we create an alert dialog builder, set the context to this, and we set the cancelable to true, and set the title for according to the parameters passed to the method. We do this for the message as well. Finally, we show the alter dialog.
Good day, ma'am. My name is Joseph Adonis Alvarez. This is the main activity. This is responsible for adding students onto, or adding or saving students onto the database. Here we have a total of seven attributes. DB, which is of type database helper. For editex, namely student 1, 2, 3, and 4, and two buttons, which is add and view button. After all of the boilerplate code, we first set the title to add students. This will help the user know what this actual view does. Then we create a new instance of database helper, passing this as its context. We also set the edit text accordingly by using the find view by ID. Same goes for the add and view button. We create an on-click listener event on the view button, which again, using a lambda function, we just create an intent and instantiate it, passing main activity.this and view student.class as its argument. After that, we start the activity and call add students. So add students, we simply add a on-click listener event on the add button. We create 4 booleans, which will help verify if the process or the process is successful or not. We call the db.insert students. This is a function on our database helper class, which inserts the student. Then we pass the string of the edit text. We do this for result 1, 2, 3, and 4. After that, we can verify if everything is successful. We create a toast saying that the students are inserted. Else, if something goes wrong, we say that something went wrong and we tell the user to try again. So that is it for the main activity.java class. Thank you.
This is the UI for adding student. We create 4 edit text and 4 text view. This is the second UI. It's for displaying the list of the student. It uses listing for showing student. For the demo, if we click on the view button without entering data, it will show us the alert dialog box saying that there is an error and that there's no data contained inside the database. Going back. First, we enter the 4 name of the student. First, we enter the first name of the student. After that, we tap on the add button, and this save the student to our SQLite data. We can view the list of the student by tapping on the view button. It takes us to a new view and display the list of the student. That's all.